Joined by Nevada head coach Eric Musselman. Nevada student athletes Cameron Oliver and Jordan Caroline will be with us as well. Oliver had 22 points, 4 blocks. Caroline with 20 points, 8 rebounds. And again, Coach will make an opening statement and then questions for the student athletes. Coach, please.
You know, we lost to a team that's really good and a better team than us on tonight. I think they're the 6th most experienced team in the country, and I thought in the first half that their experience really showed. We start 3 sophomores and you know, but I thought that the second half that our guys, you know, I couldn't be prouder with the effort and the energy that they played with in the second half. And like I said, you have to give a lot of credit, or all the credit, to Iowa State. Their seniors played really, really well. And, you know, I thought that was difference in the ball game right now was just their veteran, and they stayed composed, and we really struggled to score in the first half.
Thanks, Coach. Questions for the student athletes?
Cam, where does this defense that Iowa State put up on you guys rank as far as the teams you played against this year?
All the defense is pretty good. You know, they held a certain percentages, you know, but we executed ourselves. It's just we wasn't finishing at the rim. You know, the ball wasn't really going in the basket for us in the first half. You know, second half we tried to turn it around, you know, and we just kind of can't really play catch-up ball with a team like that.
Jordan, you guys had a lot of close looks. Was it their length or just some nerves, or what do you think was the cause behind just missing a lot of shots around the basket?
I would just say just the nerves, really. I mean, those are like shots you should make anytime, so it was just nerves.
I mean, Cam, you guys have made so many great comebacks, and you cut it to 4 a couple times in the second half. I guess what was the key in not being able to get over the top? It seemed like whenever you guys got close, they would hit that key basket.
Yeah, I mean, we just couldn't get over this hump this time. You know, we had small things, you know, small things was turnovers. Then they execute off our turnovers. You know, then, I mean, the foul calls that happened, unfortunately, you know, but tried our best to fight back. When we played hard as possibly can, you know, just couldn't get over that hump.
Jordan, they shot a pretty high percentage. Obviously, a very good offensive team that can spread you out. I guess what was the biggest difficulty in trying to stop them offensively?
I guess just them having capable shooters, you know, just them spacing the floor. It kind of got us a little out of whack, I guess you could say.
I mean, for both of you guys, I mean, this is a historic season in Nevada history. Obviously, not the end that you guys wanted, but every season comes to an end. I guess what did this season mean to you, and you know, what is the feeling now that it's over?
Not gonna lie, it hurts the way we just ended it, you know, but I couldn't be more proud of these guys, man. You know, we definitely had a historical season. You know, we worked hard. We over the summer, you know, through the non-conference, conference, postseason, whatever. You know, we tried our best to do everything we possibly can. You know what? One thing I can say about these guys, man, we worked hard. We worked hard. We didn't give up. We fought through injuries, fatigue, anything you could possibly name. You know, we fought through it. You know, so.
And same for you, Jordan.
Like you said, it hurts, you know, but I love these guys, and you know, we put in a lot of work in the season, and you know, we got to where we wanted to get. Obviously, we didn't get the result, but you know, it was a great season.
Anything else for the student athletes? Guys, thank you. Coaches, questions now?
Eric, you said you guys struggled to score points. Marshall kind of got off to a slow start also. What were they doing defensively to him?
I thought that, you know, Naz Long did a great job on him. He face guarded him. He's long. He's quick. I mean, what are you going to say? I mean, the guy did a heck of a job on him, making every catch difficult, making every shot difficult. But at the end of the day, we scored 46 points in the second half. And there was a lot of really good things we did. I mean, coming into the game, they do such a great job of taking care of the basketball, and we felt like if we could caused some turnovers, and we could take care of the ball a little bit better. I mean, we had 7 turnovers to their 13. That hardly ever happens. And scoring 46 points against them in the second half. I just thought we had a really struggle scoring in the first half, and that was really the difference in the game. We made enough runs in the second half, but they're a better team than us tonight, plain and simple. And then their bench, I thought both guys that came off the bench for them, Bowie and Jackson, were phenomenal. And like I said, there's a lot of good things. I mean, the one area that we're, probably the most disappointed in is the rebounding, because we felt that was an area that we needed to succeed in tonight, and to lose the battle of the boards by 10 is, that's the biggest difference in the game. They had a couple long rebounds, but they averaged 10 threes a game. We held them to 8. Again, they don't turn the ball over. We turned them over a lot compared to what they normally do, and unfortunately, we didn't rebound like we thought we were capable of.
You guys have been able to get by despite limited depth throughout the season. They almost had as many guys in double figures as you played. I mean, how big of a difference was that in this game, that they were just able to roll in guys who would, chip in throughout?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I thought, 2 guys in particular were phenomenal. And we kind of knew that. I mean, we talked about Jackson really being a starter. And Bowie started for him earlier in the year. And until they moved Solo Young in there. And so they're experienced. And, I thought the difference was their experience. I think this season is really going to help our younger guys next year. I thought Josh Hall played really, really well in the second half. Lindsey Drew did a great job for us. And look, you have to give all the credit to Iowa State. They're a great basketball team. I mean, the conference that they play in, they're as hot as any team in the country. And like I said, when you play against a team that's got the seniors that they do, that has the experience that they have, that's what happens.
You just talk about the season in general, what you guys accomplished. It's, hadn't been to the tournament in like 10 years and getting there, and, what it means for the future also. Yeah,
I mean, I think that, we're proud of what we did. We're all hurting. I mean, that locker room, we had a lot of guys crying. Guys are hurting. I mean, they didn't want the season to end. The coaching staff didn't want the season to end. But, again, I mean, you got to give credit to a better team. And I think the future of the program's in great shape when you think about all the young guys that we have and their development and growth. And, Jordan Caroline really stepped up tonight, and Josh, like I mentioned, and Lindsey. I mean, those guys are all young guys that gained valuable experience. And, when you haven't been in this type of situation, experience really matters.
The first half, you were able to get a lot of shots around the rim. You just couldn't get them to fall. Was it nerves? Was it adjusting to their length? Was it something else?
No, I mean, they had 3 block shots. I mean, I didn't think, it's not like they have unbelievable size inside. I just think that, we missed some shots. We didn't finish through contact. I thought there was, it was a physical game around the rim on both sides, and we were unable to finish through contact. And, might have been nerves as well. I mean, I think both student athletes mentioned nerves, or Jordan did. And I thought in the second half we settled down a little bit, came out of our locker room with a little bit more composure. And it's just too big a gap playing against a team that's got that much offense.
You guys do make 3, runs, get it to 4 twice and 5 once. And is that just their experience and veteranness to be able to come up with that big shot or 2 in a row to kind of push the lead back up to 8 to 10?
Yeah, I mean, we played toe-to-toe with them in the second half, and we got down too much in the first half, and that's the difference in the game. I mean, we were down 13 at half and played really good the last 20 minutes.
Coach, do you expect Cam back next year?
I mean, Cam and I haven't sat down and talked. I mean, the only thing that we've worried about is, how does Nevada compete and play against Iowa State, and we've been pretty single-minded every game, every night, And, there's no reason to talk about it up to this point because we had games to play, and we're here to support Cam in whatever decision he makes.
I mean, you guys obviously had a special season, a special run. I guess what's the feeling now that it's over? I mean, this group of guys won't be back together again.
Yeah, I mean, that's college basketball. Guys graduate, and I mean, right now, none of us are feeling real good. I think that, in 3 or 4 days, we'll look back and be really proud about what we've done. I mean, it was a goal to make it to the tournament, and we'll reassess our goals, give them a couple weeks off, and get back to work like we always do. And it hurts tonight. There's no doubt. But again, I told the team that our coaching staff loves them, and hang your heads high because they conducted themselves the right way. And I don't think anybody will say that we didn't play with effort, especially in the second half. So we played as hard as we could play.
You've mentioned experience a couple of times. Obviously, you can't get NCAA experience until you've played in a game. Now they've all done it. I guess, what do you want them to learn from this and take into the offseason?
I think there's just so much to learn. I mean, you're playing on the biggest stage of college basketball. So I think all our young guys are going to learn a lot, just like I'm sure Iowa State's guys have learned year after year after year that they've been in it. So it's a great learning experience. Hopefully everybody in the Mountain West thinks that we represented the conference well by playing as hard as we possibly could. And again, it's a tough loss, but all you can ask your student athletes is to play hard. And